Okay, here's my install, how I put these on. They're all four the same. I do have a video of us putting this side on, the front and the back. So mine were cut at in half when I ordered them because I didn't want to drill the rivets out here. So I just leave it together, and yep, I'd have to cut it here and then slide them on, but I didn't care. I just wanted to get them on, not disturb that rivets that were already there because they're tight. So these are 2 inches. You know what we did? Slid on the inner ones first, left that attached. No reason to undo that down there. Just take this off and unscrew the bolt up here that holds the end of the wing strut bar in. Let it swing down. You actually pull it down. You can slide it towards you and work the inner one first. Get it level with this tool here, incident meter. You can buy those at Tower Hobby or Horizon Hobby. Just look up for incidence meter. And then make sure your horizontal stabilizer is level. Get yourself a level and block it up in the back till it's level, so that these are the same as the horizontal stabilizer. You're going to need 2 people to do this. So I put that on there and you hold it, and once you get this cut out first, slide back on and hold this thing till it's stable. Get yourself a small little drill bit, because if you try to use the size of the rivet, it's going to wander and it'll make a bigger hole in your plastic here. So start out with a small drill bit. That'll be your pilot hole, and then once you get that in there, and drill it out for the size of the rivet. The same with this one down here. So there's one near the end down here and one up here close to your joint, and then underneath I put 2 off to the center. So we got one here and then one down here, and it's stable. It's not going anywhere. So that's the same with all of them. Same with this thing up here. Same thing. One there, one here. So I couldn't get a drill up here because we attach this back on to make sure everything is true before you drill your holes, and make sure that this is back in its slot too, so it's not pushing down on the bar. Drill a hole here next to the end, one here, and then one underneath towards the end, and then we got one about in the center, and that's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. And I already did a flight with this site, all these on already, Tuesday. And normally I'll rotate at 50 and lift off, and my climb off, I don't do like a short field takeoff. Once you lift the ground, level out, hit 60, and I'll pull up. Didn't have to do it this time. My climb out was 65 miles an hour. So normally it's 50, so 65. And that was at 6,000 RPM. So I got tremendous climb out. And my cruise, I throttled back to 5,000. I was doing 60. Bump it up, and I got up to 70 with no problem. And I found out that recommended cruise or RPM for the Rotex 503 right around 52 to 5400. So next day we have good weather up here in Michigan. I'm gonna try that 52, 54, and I'll see what my level cruise speed is. Hopefully I can do 70. So that in a nutshell is how I installed these. Probably going to put some of that duct tape over these openings here just to make it a little more symmetrical, so we don't got any resistance here. Anything where air can get underneath it cause a little bit of resistance, but yeah, so I'm going to do that here too. It's crystal clear Gorilla Tape I used on all my joints here where they butt. I mean, all 4 of them had them on there. And this is open. There's no Gorilla Tape here. I'm going to put some over this just to close off this gap right here, make it symmetrical, because probably a little bit that's a low pressure area, and I bet you some air is going underneath there, disrupting this area here. Probably not a lot, but I'm going to close it off anyways. Every little bit helps out for cruise speed. Okay, so you guys have any questions about the install, drop a text message, and please, if you would, click the like button. Helps out on the stats for me. Take care, and I'll do a flight coming up here when we I believe Sunday. It's supposed to be a good weather, so I'll record my airspeed the whole time I'm flying around, so you guys can see, especially on takeoff, at 65, and I'll do that RPM at 52 to 5400 RPM. See if I can get up to 70 for a cruise speed. All right, take care, and see you down the road. Oh yeah, so I wanted to show you guys my landing lights. They're attached to the wheel struts. One there, and come over here, and there's one there. Intensity. Line them up height-wise against the door. So I get a evening fly, take off just before sunset, and I got 30 minutes to fly afterwards, and turn them on my landing. Okay, that's it for me.